Good day again, everyone. This is Dr. Mai, your medical and surgical nursing lecturer, and in this video, I am going to discuss about evaluation of outcomes of safe and effective quality care in the various chronic illness. Evaluation is the final step in nursing process. This is done to determine the effectiveness of our care that we provide. It ensures that patient goals for safety, quality, and specific health outcomes regarding chronic illnesses are met. Continuous evaluation promotes improvements in care techniques and patient quality of life. Chronic illnesses require long-term, multifaceted care addressing physical, psychological, and social challenges. So our regular evaluation helps identify progress toward goals such as symptom control, functional status, and prevention of complications. Our evaluation supports patient-centered care by adapting interventions to changing needs. Okay. What are some of the common parameters for evaluating outcomes of care? First is the clinical indicators. Changes in disease-specific signs and symptoms like blood glucose levels in diabetes, blood pressure in hypertension. Second is functional status, or the ability to perform activities of daily living and instrumental ADLs of our patients. Patient safety, monitoring for adverse events, medication errors, and complications. Psychosocial well-being, or assessment of emotional health, coping ability, and social support. Patient satisfaction and quality of life, which refers to patient-reported outcomes regarding their health status and care experiences. So what will be the tools and methods that we can use for evaluation? First is the use of standardized nursing outcomes classifications, or the NOC. This is used to measure results of nursing interventions. The NOC is a comprehensive, research-based system of standardized patient outcomes directly influenced by nursing interventions. So I want everybody to search about NOC and find out how to use this standardized nursing outcomes classification. It includes over 600 outcomes categorized into 7 domains, such as functional health, physiologic health, psychosocial health, and health knowledge and behavior. Each outcome has a clear definition, measurable indicators, and uses a 5-point Likert scale. 1 meaning worst status, 5 best status, to rate patient progress. Examples of nursing outcomes include pain control, self-care activities of daily livings, and knowledge medication management. Using NOC allows us to objectively measure and document patient progress, facilitating clear communication and evidence-based adjustments to care plans. Regular patient assessments and documentation. This would mean frequent physical, psychological, and functional assessments to provide real-time data on patient status. Structured documentations ensure consistent tracking of symptoms, complications, and responses to therapies. This method supports timely recognition of improvements or setbacks. The next is feedback mechanism, including patient and family interviews. Direct feedback from patients and families offer insights into treatment adherence, quality of life, satisfaction, and psychosocial well-being. These qualitative data complement clinical assessments for holistic outcome evaluation. The fourth is the use of clinical practice guidelines and benchmarks for comparison. Direct feedback from patients and families offers insights into treatment adherence, quality of life, satisfaction, and psychosocial well-being. These qualitative data complement clinical assessments for holistic outcome evaluation. Examples of outcome evaluation in specific chronic illness such as first is diabetes will be monitoring HbA1c, wound healing rates, and patient adherence to dietary and medication regimens. Heart failure will be evaluation of fluid balance, symptom relief like dyspnea or relief from dyspnea, and hospital readmission rates. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease will be assessing respiratory function, exercise tolerance, and frequency of exacerbation. While for arthritis will be pain control measurements, joint function, and mobility. So what will be our role in outcome evaluation? First, we have to collect accurate and comprehensive data regarding patient progress. Analyze data to determine if our goals are met or not met. Modify care plans based on evaluation findings to enhance safe and effective nursing care. Communicate outcomes with the healthcare team to coordinate ongoing management. Lastly, educate patients and families about their progress and care adjustments. So that concludes my discussion about the topic. I hope I was able to impart something from everybody. Again, thank you very much for listening.